This video is a special thanks for Natenyaho. This man is a genius. Really, I mean, this man on his own had managed to turn every single Israeli citizen into a living target. I mean, yes, you are protected within your own country. You are protected within occupied Palestine. You are protected within an entity that have services and they have police and army. This is why you are protected. But elsewhere, where can you go? Bit by bit, more and more people all around the world who understand what is happening and who have compassion to murdered children. More than 35,000 children have died. Women, more than 15,000 women have died. Elderly, more than 10,000 men have died, slaughtered, burned. Did nothing except they believed that this is their land and that they would not go out from it. Bit by bit, the world started to understand that the nature of that person called Jewish, I'm so sad, really, I'm so disappointed of myself to say the word Jewish because this is not the real word, but I need to emphasize that word further in this content, only to emphasize further the generalization of what is taking place in occupied Palestine. Yes, I know that there are certain Jewish who are completely against the Zionists entity, but I need to use this word here now. Now the world started to understand that that Jewish entity, that Jewish personality, character, call it whatever you want, is evil in its nature. And you know, if you open history, you find that around 33% or 33 times or 35 times, I can't remember, Jewish people were banned, were dismissed, were thrown away, were rejected from many societies. Why? They think that they are God's most favored species, people, which is completely ridiculous. They only help and stand with each other. And more now we see, for example, like what happened after this match, that football match that took place in Amsterdam. I mean, people no longer want to see Jewish people any place, anywhere. And that man, Natenyaho, had actually really, he managed on his own to do that. He managed to make every single citizen as a living target, and bit by bit, the more and more Palestinians will bring out a good advertising and a good communication abilities to show the world the murders and the killings that took place in Gaza, and the same thing that's taking place as well in Lebanon. The more they can do that, the more the world will understand that there is no place for Jewish people in the world. There is no place for Israelis. And they will be hunted. This man had condemned the entire future of that nation, whether it was a nation or not, to be banned, to be taken, erased away from books of history. But why is that? How could people not realize that that man is doing this to them? How could those citizens that they call themselves Israelis in occupied Palestine speak and vote for such an evil man? I tell you why. They are doing this because the new generation that was born in so-called Israel no longer had the understanding of what really happened, no longer is connected to facts that those people came to this land, Palestine, our land, and took it. Simply took it by force, by killing. The entire brain of any citizen now is washed completely to be able to defend the nation, to give his life. They never give their life to anything, those people, except for money, to this nation. And by doing so, by being hypnotized, by being brainwashed day after day from school, from the society, from magazines, from all of that, they became to believe that this is their land and that they are defending it. If only they understood that they had been invaders, they had occupied a land that is not theirs. If they could only understand that, nothing of this could happen. They could have taken Netanyahu out, brought somebody who is more linear, more balanced. And that man would have, through a bit of intelligence and a bit of bribery, the same bribery this nation is doing through all the Arab countries, he would have been able to make some sort of peace. He would have given the Palestinians what they want, he took what he want, and bit by bit, because bit by bit the world is forgetting what is Palestine. He could have worked, he could have played that very magical card, time. But he did not. Thank you, Natenyaho. You had, on your own, created the best way to eliminate your people.